Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity, The White March. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today, because in between episodes I came here to the, we're at the, Katnua, yeah, the keep, we're at the keep, and I switched Aloth for the Grieving Mother here, and then I slept, and my intention was to go back to Deerfort and just start the game there and present the Grieving Mother and say, hi, how's it going? And yeah, we got a new NPC, but that's what we have, The problem is, not really a problem, but this is why we're starting here with the dialogue, is because after I rested, the Grieving Mother decided to say something, and I just, okay, let me start recording. So here we go. You feel a presence hovering nearby. When you turn, you see the Grieving Mother observing you. Concern crinkles the corners of her eyes and seeps into your mind. You wear a cowl over your own, Watcher. I see you shrouded by old lives and unanswered questions. Can you see any details of my past lives? She closes her eyes and you feel her energy directed inwards at you. She searches your mind, your memories, and parts of you feel numb and still. She's as gentle as a mother with a newborn. Finally, she retreats. I am sorry. Whatever secrets your soul hides are not present in your mind. What? No? They're in my... What? Yes, I felt them more and more are not present in my mind. I felt more and more of them lately. This is why we journey together, that one may draw strength from many, and that many may be mended by the purpose of one. As she peers at you, her brow seems creased with a new kind of anxiety. Your obscured past, does it trouble you? Yes, I don't know what's in there, and that troubles me. Take care, Watcher. Do not let the unknown chapters of your soul thwart your present endeavors. You must fortify your mind and find clarity in your purpose. She retreats from you, fading into the background. If you did not already know she was there, you suspect you wouldn't notice it at all. Yeah, one of the things, as I leveled her up, one of the things that I noticed that apparently Ciphers are very good at sneaking. They gain a +1 at stealth. And they have also some class-specific things. But the thing about her spells, and yeah, I got to know a little bit more about her. One thing that you might have noticed is this number down here, the focus. And focus, well, she doesn't have one of the class abilities that give her +10 focus. So she only has 42, but at lower levels, she starts out with 15, I think. And as she levels up, she gains more and more focus. So focus, what is it used for? I think it's at the maximum right now. But what it's used for is for these spells. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Because it says it requires 20 focus, so I'm gonna do something like, for example, let's see, so I chose all my spells, so I kind of know all of them, but there's this, for example, this Mind Plague. It basically confuses and dazes one enemy, and basically rapidly jumps up to 5 other enemies in the vicinity, so I'm not really sure how that works. But we'll get to see, we'll get to find out. And there's this integration. This one is really, really powerful. It does a lot of damage right there. We'll see how that goes. I'm really excited, actually, for the Cipher, because I know they are very powerful classes. So, yeah, I'm kind of looking for something that... I don't think I picked anything that buffs friendlies. I'm not even sure that's a thing. Yeah, there's a few that do that, but we'll see. For now, let's go back to... No, that's not... Yeah, I'm good with that one. Let's go back to Deerfort over here. And one day of journey, that's gonna be okay. And over there, we're gonna confront what the hell was Lord Hanford? I don't remember the name of the guy, but the guy that basically got his niece pregnant and brought her as his daughter, and just, you know, all sorts of stuff going on here. So yeah, we'll get to see how that works. Maybe this episode. I don't know. This kind of going the wrong direction right now, but maybe this episode. So where I'm going right now is to not here. I think this is the mill, right? I'm gonna go to the Dracogen Inn over here. Let me activate fast mode. She's gonna mostly fill up for what Aloth was doing, so she has a lot of damage dealing spells. She also uses the same kind of weapon. She uses a wand, although I think her soul whip, it's something with a soul whip. I'm not really sure how that works, but we'll find out. It's kind of a shame that it's been a while since I played a Cipher, because I would have known a little bit more, but the spells are kind of kind of interesting. All their description is always like something like, you know, tap into the soul and it's gonna make you destroy their mind here or there or something. Yeah, it's kind of... Where the hell... Yeah, did I read this guy? I did. But where the hell's your lord, man? Lord Herond is resting upstairs. I didn't go upstairs before, did I? I think I did not. I think I went downstairs, or maybe... Well, maybe I didn't go upstairs. There's a lot to do in this location. Way more than we got to do in Gilded Vale. This one is way more interesting as well. So yeah, I did come back here, and over here. Yeah, I came here to before. Yeah, so it's all good. It is all good. Let's just see where the hell... Oh, there you are, man. There you are. Let me save the game, just in case you kind of turn on me or something. I don't know what's gonna happen here, because I'm gonna confront you.
Unless... Have you news of my daughter?
Yes.
I've got to get her out of this wretched village.
I found Alice.
My daughter? Is she safe?
Is her? Baby? Yeah. Nah, she's dead.
That can't be.
Yeah.
What happened?
I know, you know exactly what I discovered, right?
I don't know what you're referring to, but I've heard enough already. Take this, and let's put this unpleasantness behind us.
Not so fast. If I'm going to forfeit the pleasure of burying a knife in your gut, I expect... Oh no, it's not what I want. Yeah. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Your blow dispatches the old man more quickly than you'd like, but you're confident no one has heard you. You're also confident no one will ask too many questions when they find him dead. And that's that. Well, I kind of wanted to hear a little bit more, but he didn't really give me a choice. He was crooked all along. He didn't really just, yeah. Take this coin and I will leave peacefully. No, thank you. I have much coin. I don't need yours. Oh boy. Yeah, well, that's that. That is that quest done. Let me just tell... Actually, I'm not sure if I should tell... Oh, they're gone. Okay, it's all good. It is all good. Let's just tell the guy here, Dangler, see if I can... Nope, I cannot. Okay, goodbye. So, is that all? Is that all the quests that we need to do here? Because we found the girl, we found Nifre. We didn't find the other thing that we... Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's something else. There's something else. There was a thing, the trolls, that's right. There's trolls somewhere around here. We need to take a look into that. But we haven't explored the wall of the village as well. So, yeah, maybe these guys are going to be talking about Heron's death or something. Nope, I don't think so. So that's where Alice was. And over here we got, ooh, Inethal Silivar. You guys go ahead and read them. And... some reeds over here. Is that reeds? It is reeds. Take those. And what else? So there's a little bridge. A little, very cool looking bridge. And to the north, I don't think there's gonna be anything here though. Yeah, nothing. So I did explore everything. I didn't go back there, but there shouldn't be much. There shouldn't be much there. So yeah, let's go. Let's go back into the wilderness and kill these trolls. Because actually, let me look at my quests. Because dream and memory, learn from the that's the quest for the grieving mother. Actually, let me have a chat with her and see.
Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher.
Yeah, I had questions for you. So you addressed me as a Watcher when we met. Do you know what a Watcher is? There is a slow chill for a moment, it seems as if she's going to fade from your vision, as if she can't bear to be seen.
The title came unbidden. I do not know why I spoke of it, yet it seemed the right mantle, a familiar one.
Yet I do not know where it came from, she continues. If I had given offense. If I have given offense, forgive me. You would know more than I. Why are you afraid? I do not know. It is an old feeling. I do not know where it stems from. It was a word that arose when you saw me. It is sad Watchers see much that others do not, and I have been hidden from the eyes of others for some time. Huh, interesting. So how is it no one can see you?
Their eyes see me, but their minds will not remember past the call.
A call?
My face, is like the call of a newborn, hiding the face beneath. And for my body, I am able to wrap myself as a mother cradling her child. I am here, as you see me, but to them, their eyes see only the cloak that I wear. A peasant mother, dirty, shabby, not worth knowing.
Oh.
As a watcher, you see more than others. To the eyes of most, I am as unseen as the spirits you share memories with.
So how are you able to affect minds? I divert the flow of their senses down a different path, she says, to a place easily forgotten. It is not unwelcome when one does not desire to be to the presence of others. The surface of their minds register a figure, but the memory slips away. They see a woman, but there is no desire for conversation, no desire for any questions, and I have none to ask. That's interesting. So that's why she is the grieving mother. She's not actually a mother. I mean, she might be, I don't know, but she's not really, that's just her call. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. When we first met, how was I able to enter your dream?
I do not know. What do you speak of? If you were in my thoughts, I could not feel your presence, nor do I know what you saw there.
Oh, As she speaks, you suddenly feel an odd sensation in your mind, like the blood of the hunt welling up in you. You suddenly realize that whether she permits it or not, you could enter her dreams and observe it without her knowing. There is something about her mind, like a weapons rack, where you could reach in and draw forth a blade if you wished, and keep it as your own. And suddenly you find yourself back in her, your present thoughts, though you were away for but a moment. She seems unaware of your diversion and of thought. It may be one of your gifts, she says, an ability to walk in memories as easily as someone walks upon the ground. So may I try again? You feel her slowly nod, though she makes no motion. My mind is open to you, as it was before when we met. I could not stop you if I wished. Well, at least I asked for permission. Yeah, as long as you don't mind if I try, I shall do so. My memory is not as it was. Much has been forgotten. If you would walk in my thoughts, I have nothing hidden. Perhaps you may learn something that will strengthen you, or a clue to what has caused this terrible burning of the fields of souls and halted Bereth's will. Her mind gives way your passage almost unnoticed as you enter her, as before, circling the memory you shared when you first met. And suddenly, you are calm. You are on a plateau, almost the height of a tower, several stories high. The plateau is like a table lying beneath a clear sky, and beneath the plateau, surrounding it in all directions, a forest, hazy with mist. Although whether it is an actual mist, or distance, or a recollection, resting in the curve of natural arch above you is a great copper bell, half again the size of a man hanging at attention, as if looking down on you and the event unfolding before you. And yeah, we've read of this plateau before. So tear away, pull back, focus on the child. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's not pull back right now. Let's surrender the child. We can read that one again if we are so inclined. Oh, she seems unaware again. Okay, so yeah, I walked again in your dreams, thoughts, and I believe your memories. Mixture of curiosity and fear wells up between you. She raises her left hand, the chiming of her wrists quelling the rise within her. She's frightened, but curiosity anchors her.
And what did you see in my memories? I would hear you speak of them.
The dream, the memory I saw upon meeting you, it was you helping give birth to a child. There is silence, and as your breath falls still, you hear the faint cry of a child in the distance, a newborn child almost exactly like what you heard in the dream. As you listen, the grieving mother raises both her hands, as if weaving, her wrists chiming as she does so, in a semblance of gentle turning she provided while the newborn was crowning. To your surprise, you recognize the motions and the woods from the memory, even as they are new to you. As she weaves her hands through the air in front of her, the child's cries grow still, yet the sound of the chimes weaves almost hypnotically into your thoughts. The sky seems sharp and clear, and you feel as if you are towering over your surroundings, as if kneeling atop a great pillar, just as she did in the memory. To your surprise, the grieving mother falls as if her strings were cut, and her knees crack hard against the ground. Her hands never cease moving in the air, the chimes echoing her movements. In a ragged voice, you hear her speak. The voice is that of a much older woman than the one before you, harsh, almost desperate.
Tell me what you saw. Show me what you saw. Where were you?
Her eyes, now terribly sharp and real, are filmed with white, silver white, like Adra. Man. A mountain ledge, I think. It was up high. Snow, I think? She leans back as if looking back at the sky, but her eyes are closed, the film building on them. With a slow intake of breath, you feel time become quiet and around you. I do not feel the memory, she says. I do not know if it is mine, but... Her hair falls across her features again like a veil, and she nods. Not with her shin, but a push in her mind. But thank you for trying. Or maybe I said it wrong or something? I wanted to talk about... talk about the birth memory again, help you recall it. Okay. There is a silence as you... Oh yeah, that's the same one. Just rise green mud falls green a regular.
Tell me what you saw.
A huge
Show
forest?
me what you saw. Where were you?
Stretching out beneath a great rock? As she kneels before you on the ground, she whispers to you, hoarsely, and even fainter with the distance between you.
The stone of the plateau. Its color. Tell me its color.
Crap. Okay, so yeah, I need to remember what it was. I could just look at the here, but I think I can remember. It wasn't silver. I think it was... Desert rock? Nah, it was granite, right? She leans back as if looking back at the sky. Oh, no, it isn't. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, so if it isn't, I'll try it again.
Tell me what you saw.
So yeah, I'll go
Stone
with that.
Of the plateau.
Silver. As you watch her... As you watch her hands rise before her, she clasps them, then cups them, as if feeling them for the first time, and she stares down into the cradle of her hands, and the shams sound once, twice, as they swing with the movement.
And what did these hands hold?
The same shams you hold. Right? Yeah. No. Damn it. Damn it all. Okay.
Tell me what you saw.
So, huge forest,
Stone of the plateau.
silver.
And what did these hands hold?
Well, I know the mother, but... Let's go with that one. They held the mother while she gave birth, painfully. No, it's not. Okay. Let's give it another try.
Tell me what you... The stone of
It's
the...
always the
and
second
what
one
did
here.
These hands hold?
Well, I'm not sure. There was a child you were bringing forth, and your hands... I don't recall. There is a sudden intake of breath and then a release. Her eyes blur closed, forming it into slits. But in the brief glimpse you have of her changing expression, the rippling pain in her features seem to have smoothed. She swallows once, twice, and then you feel her once again in your thoughts, the rasping husk of her voice swallowed and drawn within her.
It was the birthing bell you saw.
Yes.
Has it been so long? Have I forgotten so much?
With the words come a river of impulses, thoughts, as if loosened from a breaking dam. And as your mind wraps the impulses into words, you realize it is her muscles and her ardent thoughts relaxing and breathing again. There is such an intensity you almost want to step back from the flow, but you find the wave of impulses cause questions to float to the surface. Among them is a name. Watcher. What is the birthing bell?
It is a plateau formed of the spirit stone Audra. At its top is set a great bell, cradled in the reaching arm of the plateau. It stirs in the wind, and it sounds for leagues when struck by kith hands. In distant times, the great bell served as a Glanfathan watchtower, perhaps. Why they abandoned it, I do not know. Other men came in time, settlers, and claimed the tower as their own. I, in turn, claimed it from them. The pillar became a cradle where I could draw new souls into the world.
In your memory, were you helping a woman give birth?
Yes. Yet, I believe you only saw a small part of the birthing ritual. It is not all in a moment, nor in a day. It is a journey of many years between the child, the mother, and I.
There was much I could do to aid the mother, she continues. Some sought the physical comforts of ritual to steady their thoughts, even Adra from the bell. Others would seek advice, words of counsel for the days ahead. I was able to provide draughts, tinctures, and a reading of the child's spirit, all to strengthen the mother. Can you tell me about the birthing ritual?
The ritual was one of many steps. It took many tens of years to carve them, but always the child's thoughts were there to guide me, from the moment it began to awaken, to the 3 seasons within the mother, to the birthing day, and the years to follow. The child's thoughts, that is where it began. The expectant mother, I could often sense her thoughts, and those of her child, before she could. I would soothe her, free her from the panic of questions. I would sound the memory of the birthing bell atop the plateau in her mind, letting the memory of the vibrations fill my thoughts and hers. Often, the child's soul could hear it too, so the sound of the bell echoed in the mother's thoughts.
You sensed the mother's thoughts? Sharing memories and thoughts can bound lives together, she says, as can hardships, and most of all, the sharing of what is familiar. The bell itself provided shelter for such thoughts, opportunities to see deep into the crevice, hollows in the rock where one could find shelter, clefts where you could feel this Adra all around you. Such shared images can bound souls even tighter and allow them to draw strength from each other. So she wants to bound the soul of mother and child. Oh, that's interesting. So you mentioned the ritual lasted years. What would happen after the birth? Once the pain is channeled away and the mother and child breathe again, I sound the birthing bells on my wrists and allow the mother to hear the child's thoughts, the ringing echoing in each other's thoughts. The bells open the way between them, let her feelings pass into the newborn, and let her feel the child in the return. And when the feelings meet, that is when I weave another memory and leave it tied in their minds. So did these bells play an important role in the birthing process? She just said that. Yes, and for years after, I gave a set to the child after delivery. It is a reminder of the memory the mother and child shared. As the bells coax the child forth, so they accompany the child onwards, fastened about the wrists to care for him in mind and body. There is no magic in it except the magic of practicality. If a child sought to leave their cradles or escape their cribs, the mother could know through the warning of the chimes alone. At times, if the bound was strong, so would I. If not watched, children much trouble may be had from tiny hands. Oh, I know. The chimes are kept until the child needs them no longer. When I no longer can hear them sounding in my mind, I know their spirit has changed, and the bonds we shared are long gone. This shedding may last many years, or but a few, but it is necessary. So you watched over these children for years after their birth? Children are fragile things. Even the ties of blood and mind may not be enough. They must be watched, and even then the body may fail the mind. But if watched, even the most sickly child may cling to life if determined enough, and many of their souls were tied to me. If a child's spirit flayed, I could sound the chimes in their mind and grant them strength, even from afar. It did not always serve, but it gave hope. Okay. Sounds like you've seen tragedy too. Enough to never wish to feel it again. In the times before the bell, children who died were cast upon the waters of the lake beyond the bell. Sometimes, while alive, if their paths and futures were deemed weak. It was a different time. Children were treated carelessly. Those times are past. Okay. So, why would you give a telling of a child's spirit?
Many would come seeking their child's future, or a reading into the child's past, the lives its soul is said to have lived. Such things are not mine to see. I meant no offense.
Oh. Yeah, but you're fighting something about Watchers. As the thought of Watchers crosses your mind, you feel a sharp pain, stabbing, and the sudden burn of lashes across your back and shoulder, and then it is gone, and you feel the grieving mother before you, silent, almost fearful, wary.
I was something else, but because the title Watcher was cast on me, The word carried a weight I had neither earned nor deserved. The world seems filled with such titles. They distract, I think, from the actions of the person, from their strengths.
Yeah, okay, so now I understand. I think I understand what she means. Because she was not a watcher. She's not a watcher. She's a cipher, which is closely related, but she can't read into the soul. She can't read into the past memories of a soul, which is what a watcher is. She can read the soul, but not the past souls or something. She can... Oh man, it's a little bit complex because there's animancers as well, and animancers are a completely different thing as well. But why did you believe you were a watcher?
The world has many corners, and in some corners the name Watcher is more known. It is an easier title than others, and at times it is easier to wear. Placing a title upon what is unknown can dispel the fear of it, and I did not fight it. I even believed it true, though I knew little of the ways of Watchers. It even granted me strength. I was able to see the thoughts of others, shape them, and help guide souls. Watcher seemed enough, and the name seemed to matter little in the light of one's acts.
Yeah, but if they came to you to read their child's souls, what did you tell them?
I drew upon the present. I felt the soul of the mother before me, and used that to tell the child's path, to give it a voice. If only the thoughts of the mother and the emotions that lie beneath were mine to impart. I did, and so I used that as the telling of their child's future.
Huh. Yeah, so you're an artificer in a way. And what if the mother's emotions were painful, hurtful?
One must guard oneself when drawing upon the thoughts of another. The pain of a mother's rage and disdain. It can be a powerful poison.
So you shaped their thoughts, made the readings true.
This is my calling. To show them the life I see before them. And even greater, make them believe it.
Yeah. That is not what a watcher does. We do not shape minds. We see them as they are.
Even the most strongly worded tells may not be enough to save a child and allow it to be born. If I have the strength to strip away the stem of a mother's spite to expose kindness, weave nurturing from disdain and neglect, then that is my calling.
Sure, it's not what I meant. What I meant is that a watcher is not... That's not what a watcher does. But it's true. Yeah.
And with the weight of Watcher behind my thoughts, these tells gain strength.
Yeah,
Strength I never possessed on my own. They believed. And what they believed became the truth. With each child that was set upon that path, the title of Watcher became stronger. You must understand, without such weight upon my words, many lives would have been lost, drowned, cast in the lake beyond the bell. Now the trail to the lake is lost and reclaimed by the forest, as was meant. A watcher was not there to look over us, but it was a watcher that saved them. And with a watcher's strength, children were born, were cared for, and grew strong.
Yeah, it seems your readings were necessary.
What use is a frightened will when a spirit is at stake? Would you let the fears of a mother end her newborn's life? You felt it in the memory, the weight of it, the importance of the child's life. It was a memory we shared.
Yeah, she's like a therapist of sorts, yeah. So, wait, that memory, it's not the truth, is it? And suddenly, there is a rasping cry across your consciousness. She raises her hands, and you see the chimes draped from them, yet they make no sound as she moves.
A greater good was done, and children were saved. It is a choice you may be forced to make one day, and when faced with it, you will make the same one.
Wait a minute, what happened? Did you kill the mother? Oh. I think that's what she's alluding to. I think she killed the mother to save the child. Because she's referring to something here. Would you let the fears of a mother end her newborn's life? Yeah, well, I don't refuse to exercise that kind of control for the greater good. Yeah, since I have that control, I will use it. Yeah, I am certain I will.
That is good, Watcher.
good is a treacherous word, but I understand where she's coming from. Anyway, let's continue our journey for now. Oh, nice. A knife. So I get. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we got to learn more about the grieving mother, and we also got to spend most of the episode dealing with her. But that's fine. I enjoy that one. I'm enjoying the character a lot. I think Kirino and her will become great friends. I need to know a little bit more about her, but I think their alignments, I don't know. I think they kind of meet. I think they're good. I think they're good with each other. So that's a good thing that Aloth got left behind, although I will miss the guy. I will definitely miss him. Actually, let me look at the level. She's a level 11 Cipher, and we are all level 11, so it's not that bad. Aloth was level 11 as well, so it's all good. Let's go to Deerford Crossing, and I'm gonna end the episode here because we are over our allocated time. But here, we are gonna kill some trolls, we're gonna do some quests, and we're gonna get to know what a Cipher is, because I was expecting to know it this episode, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. I wanna see those spells being cast. I wanna see that focus, playing around with the focus a little bit, but we'll see. For now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity, The White March. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.